Welcome out there to a new episode of Germany How It Is. Today I'm talking with you about Fukushima and energy transformation in Germany. So Doug from Japan How It Is did a few weeks ago a video about the tragedy in Fukushima, and this disaster had also a deep impact into German society. So you have first to understand that since the 1980s there is a big anti-nuclear movement, a big environment movement in Germany, and Germany is very strict, driven by focusing on environment. It's kind of a religion and leads also to some stupid stuff which is not necessary for a good environment. Anyway, so what happened? There were plans to reduce coal and nuclear plants in the next few decades. It was all in contracts and stuff like that, and then was a long period, I think 20 years, something like that, where we're reducing nuclear and coal plants and building up renewable energy. So then happened Fukushima. And then a lot of panic was in the German society, a lot hysterical activities, and also in by the politicians. And then after Fukushima, they shut down all nuclear plants, and then they say, okay, we close them and we bring on the grid system back just a few, because we require them, we need them for the energy. So but we have to do now something. The economy and power plant owners and stuff like that, the energy concerns, companies have to do something. I'm not talking about this because maybe it's a good thing to create such big pressure to come up with a solution. Because when we rely on cheap oil and stuff like that, there is no need for the companies to bring something new, because when their old business is running fine. So anyway, what the plan is to create more renewable energy in Germany. More wind, more solar, more water. I'm fine with that. And you see the footage, I did some shootings about solar panels in the area, just a few ones, and also some wind wheels. And as you see from the footage, they're creating a third wheel in the area where I live. And there it starts, in my opinion, the stupid behavior. The people want renewable energy, but they don't want wind wheels. So they don't want to build wind wheels anywhere, because they say, oh, it's in my neighborhood, I don't want it in my neighborhood, put it somewhere else. And then people somewhere else say, well, put it in my area. And they're not happy with it. They don't want the normal plants, but they don't want wind wheels. And the next stuff is by creating energy and by shutting down nuclear plants, they push, we need energy in Germany, high industry country, and we bring up coal plants, and this is even worse than nuclear plants for me, because they're creating more carbon dioxide, and nuclear plants don't create anyone. So it's stupid. You say we shut down the nuclear plants for the environment, and then we're building coal plants. It's stupid at all. The next thing is the grid system, the energy grid system, or the energy grid. To the former days, you have some big plants, coal, nuclear, whatever, and they create the energy, and from the top to the bottom. The top is the plant, and the bottom is the households of the people. It's just a straight line. By creating renewable energy, you have a mix of different sources: wind, solar, water, and so on. And wind, you can only create energy by wind when wind is there. You can only create electricity by sun when the sun is shining. So it's a mix. It goes up and down, and for this you need a new grid system. And they're talking about investment and where to build the grid system, and then the people also go on the street and demonstrate also, we don't want a grid system in our area, we don't want it anywhere. So, and this is the stupid thing at all. I'm in a way complaining about, or I don't understand. I'm fine with building up renewable energies, but the people have to understand that electricity not only comes from the socket. You need to create or to form energy from one source like wind, water, coal, whatever, into electricity. You have to transform it. For this you need something. You need plants, whatever, coal, nuclear, wind plants, solar panels, whatever, and you need a grid system. And if you don't want to use the old system, which works fine, then you have to invest something into the new stuff and the new stuff that is required. And people don't want this. They just want to close their eyes, close them out, and don't see, don't hear, don't talk about it, but want to change the energy system. And yeah, there's just a little impressions about how stupid the behavior of the society is into this topic. People have to understand that when you bring something new, like putting more focus on renewable energy, you have to invest money, you have to build a new grid system, you have to build wind wheels, and they have to be somewhere. So and that's what the people don't get, in my opinion, because they're going on demonstration and everything. If you build a new airport, if you build a new railway station and stuff like that, which creates jobs and which saves a lot of more energy and bring more green areas, more parks and stuff like that, the people are against it. The people in Germany almost seems like they're against everything. Everything that means development, everything that seems to be change. So the people here look really backward and don't realize that the world is turning. And if you don't, the world is changing, and if you don't start swimming, you sink like a stone. It's a Bob Dylan quote. Anyway, so, and that is what a big problem created, that the people say, wow, you have the plans, we have the power, and we don't want your nuclear plants, and then nuclear plants bad for the environment, and we're building up coal plants. We want renewable energy, but we don't want a new grid system. We want renewable energy, but we don't want wind wheels. So I can't understand it. Maybe you guys can it. I cannot, as I mentioned. And that's the system. And it leads. And this struggle is because of Fukushima. When they came up with a long plan to reducing nuclear and coal plants in the next 20 years, then I think everything would be more fine, because they were worked out, and so you can talk with the people in the towns and the cities and the area how to do it. And now, by the shortcut, by the short solution and the short downshot of the nuclear plant, Germany as a high industrial country needs electricity, and this needs to a lot of pressure. But and then the people, they voted for it, they want it now immediately, but then they have to also to take the bitter pill. And this is what people don't get. You cannot want something immediately and then complain because it's not worked out well. So that's how it is in Germany. Just a little ideas about the topic. So thanks again for watching. Any questions, ask me. I'm a little bit into this topic. I try to keep it as short as possible. And please comment, thumbs up, share the videos, everything you like. Till the next time, guys. Bye.